Hey everybody, we're Dachamp back again with another video. Today we're reacting to another Dachamp video, AZULA, A Journey into Insanity. Before we get into the video, guys, I would like to say thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. I know we have some new subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. There's going to be so much more videos you guys are going to see, so stay tuned. I appreciate you guys so much. If you guys are not yet subscribed, please subscribe, hit that notification bell to stay tuned, guys. Let's get into this.
Man, Aang had to resort to the last resort and go into the avatar state. So while everybody's just looking at this bald ass kid glowing and floating in the air, AZULA fries this nigga.
DJ finally presents a new series.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to the asylum. Now, I know this is a change of scenery, and I know damn well some of y'all niggas is probably like, CJ, what the f is going on? And it's simple, really. Unlike the round table where we deal with the most menacing foes, over here in the asylum, we deal with some ass niggas. Niggas that got some screws loose in their head. For an example, we got this weird nigga that be with hands, a plethora of psycho bitches, literal clowns in basically the entirety of Gotham City, and a motherless psycho princess that is off a perk, who we will be focusing on today. Patient 001, AZULA. Now let me quickly explain how this is going to work. Unlike roundtable trials where we have exhibits, in the asylum, we will be using our handy dandy sanity meter, and it's very simple to understand. The crazier that nigga gets, the higher the level. It's basically just like a GTA wanted level. And with that out the way, commence rehabilitation. So as we know, this man Ozai sent his war machine of a daughter to first go after Zuko and Iroh. This man Ozai basically said, AZULA, your uncle is a bitch, and so is your Scarface bitch-ass bitch of a brother.
Dang, everybody a bitch, huh?
They sorry asses. So she began her first goose chase of many out here going to find Zuko and Iroh. And just look at this, bruh. This is how you could tell the early signs that she was crazy. She got these poor souls carrying her ass. Now, yes, she's royalty and shit, but bitch, you can walk. You out here breaking these poor niggas' back. I know they hate their job. And then she gets out and immediately starts threatening her own guard. Had these grown-ass men shaking. She was like, okay, first of all, thank you everybody for coming on this forceful manhunt with me of my uncle and my brother. But, if you fail me, I will burn your corpse and throw you overboard so your family doesn't get your fucking body for your fucking funeral.
Oh, evil.
She started threatening the captain of the ship. Bro said, I'm sorry, princess, but I don't think the tides is gonna let us get in by nightfall. But then she told this nigga, well, that's your problem, cause if you don't get the ship in by nightfall, I'm throwing your ass overboard and you could complain about the tides when you're fucking drowning. Yes, ma'am. So later on, AZULA ends
yes, ma'am, I won't cross you.
up finding Zuko and Iroh, and then she started to use her S-tier manipulation. She started telling this man Zuko, okay, so listen, Zuzu, daddy wants you home like now. But Zuko and Iroh was like, oh hell no, why the hell should we trust your ass? Especially Zuko, cause he like, why the fuck will my dad want me home after he banished me, burnt off half my face, and sent me in exile?
Dang, his dad did that to his face?
Ponytail on the back of my fucking head. Like seriously, what is part of the banishment? Like what is this, bro? Like a horsetail, nigga? And to add more fuel to the fire,
it do look like a horsetail.
Smiling while watching her brother get his face burnt off. Like you sick ass nigga, you enjoyed that shit, didn't you?
Yep.
Hell no. But AZULA, with her A-tier manipulation abilities, ended up convincing them to come back with her. So they end up walking up to the ship. And of course, AZULA's little rat ass is like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy y'all both came. Now we can be a big, happy family again. But this man, Iroh, was on his P's and Q's. He was like, oh, nah, this hoe done got us in a trap. So then the idiot captain ends up saying, everybody all hands on deck. We're taking the prisoners home.
Is this nigga serious?
Well, yeah.
Y'all saw that look she gave? I can't.
Iroh started throwing Saiyans out here boxing the hell out of these boys.
Okay, old man.
Zuko pissed off, so he ends up confronting Azula. And just look at this, bro. She is outclassing the hell out of him, dodging every single hit. This is embarrassing, Zuko. I guess
that is embarrassing.
Eye of yours must really be a handicap. Because my boy, you can't hit nothing. Your vision gotta be fucked up. So then she grabs him, makes bro stumble and fall on his ass, and then she starts charging up lightning, bro. She is going for the kill shot. But that man Iroh had to grab her and redirect that shit and had to kick his ungrateful niece overboard. So after she failed trying to capture Iroh and Zuko, she ended up realizing she was like, I guess it's time to get the girls back together. So Azula sets out to go get her friends. And the first girl she goes and gets is Ty Lee. And she did her so dirty. She gaslit the shit out of Ty Lee, her own best friend. So obviously Ty Lee was happy to see Azula. She was like, oh my gosh, girl, I haven't seen you in so long. But Azula's old trifling ass was like, yes, queen, but what the fuck are you doing at this circus?
So Azula is really a fake friend.
I'm exploring myself. Yes. Okay, listen, boo-boo.
Wait,
I have a
herself.
mission and I need you like now. But girl, I'm so happy here. I'm like really in tune with my zodiac sign right now.
Really, nigga?
Okay, yeah, fuck all this. I'll leave you to it. But then before Azula leaves, she ends up saying, oh, girl, but before I leave, I'm gonna be watching your show tonight. So break a leg. And look at her changing her face, bro. She's like, oh, hell
She
no.
said, no way.
Night, they end up having the show and, yeah, this is just unexplainable.
Later that night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Ty Lee. Oh my gosh, yes, queen, you are doing great. Excuse me.
And she better not mess up just because Azula's watching.
Your Harnish. Could you possibly light the net on fire?
Huh?
Don't do that.
I'm not mistaken. Isn't that your best friend up there? Motherfucker, did it look like I stuttered? Light the net on fire. Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh my God, is this hoe trying to kill me? And no, she got
His voice, he said, oh my God, this hoe trying to kill me.
audacity to ask this man, how many animals you got? Because release all them niggas. Entertain me, bitch.
What? Oh, heck no. Why he listening to her?
Yeah, after the show, she is backstage with her. She's just complimenting her and everything. She's like, oh my gosh, that was such an exquisite show. I can't wait to see you do this all over again tomorrow. But Ty Lee was like, hell no. I'm never doing that shit again. I almost fucking died.
Oh, hell no.
I'm joining you on your mission. After she got Ty Lee, she went to go get May's old gloomy ass. And she ain't even hesitate to join. She basically said, oh my gosh, girl, about damn time. Get me the fuck out of this dirty ass city.
About damn.
Just like that, the Fire Nation city girls were in business.
Queen Azula.
But nah, they pull up on Aang, Katara, and Sokka to do a hostage trade with Boomy and May's little ugly ass baby brother. Like, what the hell is that cut, little nigga? Little bro got a goatee on his head. And they named the little baby Tom Tom. What type of stupid ass name is that? But then here come Azula's little snarky ass. She started saying, now May, why are we trading a king for a little 2-year-old with a fucked up haircut? And she had me thinking, she was like, you know what? You're right. So she ended up calling off the deal. So Aang started running to get Boomy, and while he was jumping, he ended up exposing his bald ass head. So she started hawking
Avatar.
this man down. Shawty is on a mission. So she ends up kicking Boomy's big ass casket, and this man Aang had to start surfing. And wait a minute, pause. Azula out here really hitting the Itachi. She on there, I'm about to murder my whole clan timing. So she starts chasing Aang on this Sonic the Hedgehog looking stage. She start hitting this man with the aerials.
I ain't gonna lie, that thing she just writing it down, it look fun.
She is not playing with Aang's bald ass. And then she threw a whole fire wheel at him. This man Boomy ended up bailing Aang out. But this was just the beginning of the wild goose chase. She was on this nigga Aang dick 24/7 trying to capture his ass. Damn near rivaling Zuko head ass. Like, look at this, bruh. Over the course of multiple episodes, she is chasing this man down in this big ass train. And then look at what she is riding, bruh. Not a overgrown salamander? And they was on dick for days. They follow these niggas everywhere.
Hey.
Under their eyes, bruh. That's how you.
Oh dang, I forgot the name of the animal in Avatar.
know that lack of sleep is kicking in. They looking like me after I finish editing a video. Dead and cooked. But nah, later on, she ended up catching up to this man, Aang, in this abandoned old western town, looking like they about to have a duel at high noon. And look at all this shit she talking. Aang asks, "Who are you?" And she puts her hand over her eye, and she's like, "Can't you see the family resemblance? I just don't have a fat ass scar on my face, because I'm not a pussy." And speaking of the devil, this man Zuko comes out of nowhere. Bro said, "Heard you talking shit, bitch." So they about to have a whole triple threat.
Zuko not playing.
So AZULA strikes first and sends Zuko flying. And look at Aang's face. He's like, "Oh nah, my arch rival, my Vegeta, my Sasuke just got washed in 1 second by his sister. I'm out this bitch." But AZULA was not letting this man get away. Already had this man Aang going timber, and the triple threat match was going crazy. Look at his movement. She has control of this entire fight. But look at this big brain play by Aang. Bro led her in this building with no floor, and she was balancing for her life.
Ooh, she
and Zuko's dumbass just ran in there and fell. But nah, this man Zuko just getting tossed, bro. And now she had this man
feel so
Aang
bad
doing
for
Sonic and Mario wall jumps. But nah, she had this man Aang cooked. It looked all over for Buddy. But then Katara came in and saved Aang's legacy. Then after this,
Okay, Katara
was about to jump her. And look at her. She like, "Oh, wow, I am baffled. So what, y'all are just gonna jump a poor innocent little girl? Pathetic." So look at her. She acting like she about to surrender. But she said, "Sight," and lands a critical hit on Iroh, and she just dips. Shawty made her unk a pack and her brother traumatized. But nah, you're probably thinking, how more insane can this person get? Well, try drilling a hole into the Great Wall of China. Or Bossing Saber. Come on, bro. It's literally the Great Wall of China. Shawty really got an oversized screwdriver and tried to drill a hole in this big-ass wall. She is really out here vandalizing one of the wonders of the world. And all for what? For daddy's approval. So this man Aang had to go on a side quest to save this damn city from AZULA's tyrannical drill. So AZULA comes up here and just starts whooping Aang's ass again. And look at her hit the splits right here. She said, "My mobility is elite," and jumps up and hits this man with a spinning fireball attack.
on
So she
Avatar.
picks up Aang and she's about to kill his bald ass. But that man's plot armor kicked in, and that man turned his armor to the thing. So AZULA starts running at this man Aang, but all this shit just spews everywhere. Okay, hold on, bro.
Dang, I didn't expect that.
So all this chunky liquid just goes everywhere, and it gave Aang the time to do an orbital drop. So he DK slams the drill, and AZULA goes flying. And AZULA's evil scheme for the week was over. Until she did some more crazy shit and decided to take over the entire Earth Kingdom.
You what?
So how AZULA took
He
over
took over the
entire
Earth
Kingdom should be studied. First of all, look at this S-tier espionage. Shawty's whole team took the whole Kyoshi Warriors fit after, guess what? Flashback, she snuffed them hoes. Look at Ty Lee giving this girl hands. Gave this girl a whole 5-piece combo and blew her back out. Then AZULA finessed Suki, bodied her ass, and put her ass into a prison. Well, now we go back to the present day, and poor Katara, bro. She thought this was the real Kyoshi Warriors. But I ain't gonna lie, what happened to her right here was kind of deserved, though. Because she was really being the Karen, I ain't gonna lie. Out here trying to report Iroh and Zuko, just trying to serve tea peacefully, damn it. Let them serve their tea, nigga! I'm sorry. But anyways, Katara got jumped. So after this, AZULA ends up taking over the entire Dai Li because of Long Fang's old treacherous, traitorous ass out here trying to stage a coup. You bum. But anyways, bro, she ended up taking over the entire Earth Kingdom Black Ops and had these niggas snatching up every single Earth Kingdom general. The Dai Li was sneaking the hell out of these boys.
Was she making slaves or what?
She ends up capturing Zuko after she sends some fake-ass note saying the Earth King wanted to try their tea. And then she takes the Earth King himself.
Bruh, she lied to them.
Like, bruh, it can't get cleaner than that. This is goddamn elite espionage. But nah, this man Long Fang thought he was him. After they finished the coup, this man said, "All right, boys, arrest her." But they was like, "Nah, nigga, you pussy. We following Big AZULA in this hoe." And then she looked at this man like, "Oh my God, you really thought that you was him? Yeah, shut the fuck up. Get on your knees and start glazing me, bitch."
He got played.
I apologize for my outburst.
You are not him.
And just like that,
You are-
Sing Say was hers. But nah, she was not done yet, because she was about to commit probably her most notorious act. So leading up to this, as we know, AZULA manipulated the hell out of Zuko's dumbass to get him to join her after having a whole sentimental conversation with Katara and his uncle saying, "Don't do it, nigga." But nah, while AZULA's getting
Don't do it.
by Aang and Katara, this man Zuko came into the fight and he thought about it for a second, but he was like, you know what? I'm gonna join my crazy ass sister. So he starts blasting at Aang, And I ain't gonna lie, this fight was brutal. The Azula and Zuko duo was cooking. First off, Aang got fucked up. Azula bull rushed this man and sent Aang flying to God knows where, and Katara just got jumped. Like they whooped her ass like
Poor
there was no
Katara.
tomorrow. So now it looked bad. The Dai Li was here to add on to the jumping. The Azula and Zuko duo was cooking like Shaq and Kobe. So this man Aang had to resort to the last resort and go into the Avatar state. So while everybody's just looking at this bald ass kid glowing and floating in the air, Azula fries this nigga.
Dang.
Buddy said, fuck your transformation ass sequence. This ain't no anime, nigga. It may be inspired by it, but I don't play by those rules, bitch. And she put this man in a pack. Had this little nigga in a coma. When the nigga woke up, he had hair.
Treat me like what
Oh, they trying to be
After Azula
funny.
packed
He had a
up
hairline
Aang
and
took over the
everything.
entirety of Ba Sing Se. She ends up going to tell Ozai that Zuko killed the Avatar, but he know damn well Aang ain't dead because the series ain't in yet. That's how you know the main character ain't dead. Well, until Korra. But anyways, Zuko busts up in her room trying to interrogate her and shit, asking why'd you do it, and she like, oh my god. Okay, first of all, Zuko, you're ruining my fucking beauty sleep. And second, you should be happy because daddy fucking hated you. You should be lucky he's not burning off the other half of your face.
Really?
Have y'all ever ran into one of them white girls that talk like that? They be like, they be talking, they be like, this is so fucking crazy. This is fucking goofy. Like, they just be cussing just to cuss. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to be saying that word in every freaking sentence.
Nigga.
Now go ahead and pack your bags because you're going on a girls trip to Miami.
The next day.
She crushed the kid's castle.
Damn, niggas. Now why the hell did she have to do that? Like, honest question. You know how hard it is to make a sandcastle? Well, nah, but during this entire beach episode, you end up figuring out that Azula's social skills are terrible. And I blame this on her parents. This whole trip, she was just set up for failure. First of all, you know every single simp on this damn beach is gonna be trying to get with Ty Lee. Second, they and Zuko a whole damn couple. So you know damn well they're gonna be off somewhere just cuddling up and shit. So you already third wheeling. But to make it worse, your social skills are terrible because all you know is war. Perfect example. Look at this volleyball game right here. She is out here analyzing a pickup beach volleyball game. She's saying, okay guys, I watch Haikyuu, so I know how to play volleyball. See that girl dribbling the ball over there? I bet you she had a childhood injury. Target her the whole game. And this whole game was overkill. They was out here looking like the 2016-2017 Warriors.
You see how hard she hit that ball, though?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Look at this last spike. Boom!
Look how she jumped and kicked that.
So after she destroyed the entire volleyball court, she yapping at them like she in an old school MW2 lobby. Get the fuck off of my court, you lame ass trash ass niggas. You should feel fucking humiliated because how trash y'all are. Uninstall the game, bitch ass nigga. Okay, ladies, that was fun. But no, it got worse than this. They ended up going to this party, and Azula's Riz is absolutely terrible.
That's a sharp outfit, Chan. Careful. You could puncture the hull of an Empire-class Fire Nation battleship.
He said, the fuck?
Thousands to drown at sea. Because it's so sharp.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
Was that?
I'm sorry.
But no, this whole party was terrible. Ty Lee ended up getting trapped in the corner by like 5 niggas. You know damn well what they trying to do. They trying to run the Polar Express on her ass.
Yeah, you know.
She had to make her escape immediately, and Azula was down bad this whole party. She out her asking Ty Lee, why won't guys talk to me? Well, I mean, it doesn't help that your
If
Riz
you
is
have
terrible,
no
Azula, but,
Riz.
you should try not looking like a total bitch all the time. Azula ends up finally
I
talking
like
to
how
this
her
one
friend
dude.
is so
And bro,
honest.
oh my god, this is just so bad, bro. So she trying to raise this nigga up. She like, oh my gosh, your arms are like so strong. And this nigga talking like muscle man. Oh yeah, really? My mom gave me these muscles. But no, they end up kissing each other. But then this is where everything just goes south. She was like, oh my gosh, this is so hot. You know what would make this even more hotter?
You bend the fuck over, getting on all fours while I'm dominating your ass. And together.
Oh, what the heck? She sound like a whole man.
We will rule this earth and dominate the world and burn it all to the ground.
Her voice got deep. He said,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
hell nah. He did.
So yeah, that happened. But no, look at this toxic shit. They ended up going back to that dude's house and they just trashed the whole place. And look at her behind him. She is enjoying his sweet tears. But now, ladies
she's standing right
it is
behind.
time to get to the turning point. Now, we all know that she warned Ozai about the invasion and everything, and then she played tag with Aang and them, blah, blah, blah. We going straight to Boiling Rock, because this is where her sanity shits the bed. So while she's fighting Zuko, Sokka, and them trying to escape the prison, May ends up betraying her, allowing Zuko to leave. So she ends up confronting her. She like, what the fuck are you doing? Saving
I was never on your side.
my mans, a feeling that you will never know.
Yes.
Oh wow,
Oh
looks
my
like Miss
God.
Gloomy got a mouth on her. Looks like I should close it. But Ty Lee ends up blocking her and puts her on her ass. She is shook. She should have
mad.
saw this coming though, because their entire friendship was just based off of fear. I mean, if you go back into the past, Azula was a little asshole. I mean, look at this. Azula's doing this cartwheel and she falls on her ass. And she sees Ty Lee perfectly do it. You know what Azula does? Your ass, bitch. Like, bruh. And look what she does to May and Zuko. She puts this apple on her head, lights the apple on fire, and they end up busting their ass. And she just laughing at it. No wonder your mama thought you was a monster. And nah, bro, we go back to the present. She like, the hell with y'all dirty hoes. Y'all can ride in prison for the rest of your fucking life. And it just got worse from here. Astronomically worse, to be precise. We end up figuring out later on that Azula was the one who came up with the plan to burn down the entire Earth Kingdom when Sozin's comet comes. And when it's time for the plan to be enacted, Ozai's like, you know what? Azula, you're not coming with me.
Dang.
So Azula was obviously hurt. She started questioning him. Excuse me? It was my plan, Dad. What the fuck? Stop treating me like fucking Zuko, you deadbeat. Bitch, what did you just say to me? Oh, I'm sorry. But nah, this man Ozai
She called him a deadbeat and he called her a bitch.
ends up making her Fire Lord. And now since Azula is high in power now, she decided to become high on life. Because from this point forward, she is cracked out. She is on the brink of breaking her sanity. She doesn't
super
trust
evil.
absolutely anybody anymore. After all her friends betrayed her dad hoeing her on her plan, and basically being neglected by her mama. She was off a perk. Look at this, bro. She got these servants touching her up, scrubbing her feet, getting her nails done and everything ready for her coronation.
Free probably crusty as heck too.
She got this poor girl serving her cherries, but this poor girl was just the first victim of the banish spree. Look at this. She eating the cherries. She like, bitch, what the fuck is this? The cherry pit princess? Uh-huh. And what the fuck would have happened if I swallowed that shit? Oh, you could have choked. Dun, 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 dun. You're correct, Captain Obvious. So you know what happens next, right?
I want her to stand up and say, choke bitch, die.
Fired? Now, you're banished. Get the hell out of my palace and get the fuck out of my country. Hell no. The hell are y'all hoes looking at? These feet ain't gonna scrub themselves. But nah, it got worse than this. She banished all her Daily agents because they was 5 minutes late to her meeting. She banished every single servant and one of the old ass ladies that was basically one of her mentors. And then this is where she was really cracked out. She out here trying to put her hair up and she started fighting with her hair. She was like, all right, hair, you wanna fight me, huh? You wanna square up? She cut her hair off. Look at her, bro.
Her hair won't operate,
She looks like
right?
she has taken every single drug on the market. She got split ends, bags on the eyes.
Split
Looks like
ends.
she has not bathed in days. And then she started having a schizophrenic episode talking to her mama in the mirror. She was like, what the fuck are you doing here, bitch?
Azula, didn't I teach you to say no to drugs?
And she's just talking to her mama. Well, talking to herself, and she just throws the brush and breaks the mirror. Oh, Lord have mercy, bro. This is why I started this series. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the peak of Azula's madness. As Azula's about to be crowned Fire Lord, Zuko pulls up to get it back in blood. After being manipulated, deceived, and mentally tortured by his sister his entire life. So Azula says, I challenge you to Agni Kai, a.k.a.
Nah, he back with you.
Oh my God, what is that?
So these two get ready to duel. AZULA is looking absolutely cracked out right now. So they start bending and put on one of the greatest light shows of all time. This entire fight was beautiful. Brought a tear to my eye back in 08. But AZULA was looking hella down bad this entire fight. Because since her mental state is literally scrambled eggs right now, she was actually getting cooked because she couldn't fight right. So Zuko ended up knocking her down. And then he started provoking her. He was like, hey, where the lightning at, ho? But this was the biggest mistake he made. She said, oh, you want to see lightning, nigga? So she started charging that hoe up and said, let me
That's more like electricity to me.
shoot this at Katara. So he shoots it at her, and Zuko ends up taking the shot. And that man is done, bro. GG's. Then Katara try to come up.
I wonder how that feels. Like, does it zap him like electricity? Have you guys ever had like a hole in the wall or something, and it was like the hole from where the plug or the outage would be at, and you stick your hand in there, and because there's so many cords hooked up in there, because that's where the electricity is going to come from, you stick your finger in there and it zaps you? I did that on accident like a couple years ago, and I felt my body just go like get stung. My body got stung. Like, I felt it, like it like went through my fingers. It's so crazy. I could have died. I don't know.
Over, but AZULA shoots another bolt at her, and the insanity meter is already at the peak right now, but now this shit is overflowing. Her brain is scrambled. She out here moving like a COD zombie. Look at her, bro. She's just fucking around and just shooting lightning now. Katara was really out here surviving a horror movie, but she was like, nah, bro, I gotta stop her now, or we all dying. So she leads her crazy ass over to the gutter and freezes her right before she blows off her head and chained her ass up and put down this crazed tyrant. And look at her, bro. This is just a breakdown. She just had to let it all out, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of felt bad for her, but at the same time, I'm like, lock her ass the fuck up.
He had a slow moment.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as we see, the meter for Patient 001 has filled to the brim. It is maxed out, and this was not the end of her shenanigans. Now, I haven't read any of these Avatar comics, but I heard that Zuko actually put her ass in a asylum. Look at her, she in a straitjacket and everything.
What?
And apparently she was out here kidnapping kids? Hell nah. Patient 001, get comfortable. You'll be here for a minute, because as long as I'm here, you'll
I want to watch all the series of Avatar, because I haven't. But thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. I'll be back with more videos, and I'm out.